On this video, I want to show you how to tackle your debt in the most efficient way possible so you actually succeed and get rid of it. First, I need to say that if you have debt, please, it's important that you tackle it. It doesn't make you financially stronger to have debt. It actually makes the opposite. It makes you financially weaker. So after this video, go and tackle that debt. For this video, I'll try to be as transparent as possible using a real example. Actually, my partner does have the student loan debt, and I will be showing you how we are tackling that debt so you can copy and use exact methods to tackle your debt. So without further ado, let's go into the practical example. So the total amount of debt is $90,000. This debt, in my case, it's breaking down into smaller like sub loans. So we have 12 different loans and all of them have a different name that we will identify. They have a different name, a different amount, and a different interest. For example, in this case, loan AA, that's the name of the loan, has an interest of 7% and it has an amount of $11,000. In this case, what I will do is I will list all the different loans that we have. So I have 12 loans that we are dealing with, 12 sub loans. I will just list them on a big list. As you can see, if I add all the minimum payments, it tells me how much I need to pay just for the minimum. But then it also tells me how much I have in total. This is just for organization. In here, I want to pause and explain a few things. First, I want you to notice that the $89,000, it's called principal. That means how much you borrow. Below that, you have the minimum payment. That means the payment that you have to make that will only cover the interest that you are incurring because of your debt. So if you pay the interest, the minimum payment, you're only paying towards the interest, but nothing goes towards the principal amount. That means if I pay, in my example, $441, it will go towards the interest, but none of the $89,000 will go down. For the principal to go down, I need to pay extra, something above the minimum payment. So in my case, we are paying $900 total. So out of the $900 that we are making a payment, $441 goes towards the interest, and then $458 goes actually towards the loan. And to make it more visible and tangible, let me show you. This is what my partner has been doing. So far, it's been paying the minimum payments, and you can see that as soon as we start paying extra, some amount it's going towards the principal. So you can see in both of the columns you have an amount that is going towards the interest, and then now an amount it's going towards the principal. Again, let me highlight the importance of this, because if you only keep doing minimum payments, your loan will never get smaller. Good. So next, what you will do after you identify all your loans, the interest and the minimum payment that you have to make to all of them, you will sort them using the principal column. So basically, you will have the smallest loan, the one with the smallest principal at the top, and the loan with the highest principal at the bottom. In my case, you can see that we have all sorts of principal amounts, the first one being $1,600 and the last one being $30,000. It doesn't matter the amount, the principal of the amount. Do not worry about that. We just need to focus on which one we're going to tackle first. We are sorting them based on the principal amount from smaller to largest because we are using what is called the Snowball Method. The Snowball Method says that we need to pay first the one with the smallest principal until we pay in full, and then we go to the second one with the smallest principal. We will pay that one in full, and then we will go on the third one, and so on. This is just one method of paying debt. You might have heard on the internet another method that is called the Avalanche Method, that basically instead of paying based on the principal amount, you will sort your loans based on the interest column. Basically, you will put first the loans with the highest interest, and you will put towards the bottom the one with the slowest interest. Because in this way you will pay first the loans with the highest interest, which it makes rational sense and is logic. However, when it comes to debt, you do not act with rationality, you act more emotionally. What the avalanche method doesn't take into consideration is that if you stop making payments, basically it's game over. So it's very important that you do keep making payments. That's why personally, in my case, in my example, my partner and I, we are using the snowball method because it's an emotional method. What will happen is you will pay the smallest loan first, and that payment of taking one debt out of the list, it's an emotional reward that you receive, and that keeps you incentivized. It make you feel some sort of progress, and that is good because it will keep you excited for keep making payments, and eventually you will pay your whole debt. Let me actually show you how it works. What we are doing is we are taking the first one, the loan with the name AI. This loan has a principal of $1,600, and for this we will pay the minimum payment for all the loans, so we are always paying $441, and then on top of that we are making a payment of $458. In this case, that payment will go only towards one loan, this loan that is AI. As you can see, we make that payment. On the second month, the principal amount of this loan goes down to $1,100. So we keep on doing the same thing. We pay minimum payment in all of them, but now this time we'll also add an extra payment towards the loan AI, another $458. By the third month, our principal amount went down to $600. Again, we pay minimum payments in all the loans, then we put extra toward this loan because it's still the smallest one. After this payment, we go to a principal of $200. So you can see how every time the principal gets smaller and smaller. By the time the fourth payment comes, basically we keep doing minimum payments, but now the $458 that we use for extra, we will put it first towards the loan AI, and we will pay full, which will be $200.28. And now we will go towards the second smallest loan. In my case, is the loan with the name of AC. And we'll put whatever is the remaining. In my case, my remaining will be $229. So that's basically the process that you will have for paying your loan. You will take the smallest one and you will pay all the minimums for all of them, and then put extra towards the smallest one. And just keep going until you will pay your full debt in full. I hope you find value on this video. If you like it, please give it a like and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much.